What is up, guys? It's Team Uberbench right here, and this is Brian right here. I'm the guy that got second place at the ARG Circuit Series in Orlando. Yep.
ARG.
Yep. I topped there with Bluest Flames Liberators. I noticed when the ARG mentioned my name, they noticed that when I played my deck, I wasn't playing Prominence Core. Simply because, yes, Prominence Core has a crit, but the problem with Prominence Core is that he's easily solved with a Perfect Guard. And he's counterblast heavy, because sometimes because remember, to get his skill off, to get the Glory Maelstrom skill, you need to have, on that turn, you had to have superior call from the deck. That's why I play Percival. That way you can combo great with him, the Brunos, the Grade Zero, and just make a whole field for free. Honestly, and honestly, against certain matchups, like against because during the tournament I fought my first match was a mirror match. That's where I lost to, because the guy outsacked me. I never saw trigger the whole game. My damage was just all rear guards. My hand was just all rear guards, and I'm like, well, this game is over. Game 2 I fought round 2 I fought the leaders.
A bad deleter player.
Yeah, he
not
was.
Zavani.
Because Game 1, I was Great Locked. Game 2, I was Great Locked again, but then I rolled my Grade 3, and then I killed him. But he was Great Locked too as well. And then during Game 3, he was Great Locked. I'm like, I'm sorry, sir.
But
You're
he
dead.
plays the bad Grade 3, the 10K Grade 3.
I know. And that's why.
How can you call him a deleter? That's disgusting.
I'm down, Zavani.
No.
All right.
Making me look bad.
During round 3 and round 4, I fought Abyss, and I was like, thank God. Some people say, oh, I don't like fighting Abyss. Well, I like fighting Abyss simply because my deck's faster than them, and Shadow Paladins may rush, but Gold Paladins rush much faster and with bigger numbers, thanks to cards like Bruno, thanks to cards like Aglavale, stuff like that. After that, I fought a friend of mine, Jeremy. He was playing Thinksaver, and I just Game 1 I won. Game 2 I completely miscalculated one of my rear guards, because he was swinging 31 for double crit, and he had a 31k shield, and I completely forgot that he couldn't that it would still hit with a 31k shield, just because I was just tired the whole day. Then we went to Game 3. He healed 4 times on me. That
was a close game, though.
I know. Then he took an extra damage that he didn't need to, and then when it was call time, he lost right there.
Yeah, because of time. He lost because of time. But honestly, he misplayed a few times. He could put the Barco in the soul and Thinksavered you.
Yeah, I know. He misplayed a lot in that game.
But he's still learning, though.
Yeah. And then finally, my last round was against during the last round before top 8 was against Abyss. And Game 1, just like I told you before, my deck's just much faster than Abyss, because since they're a break ride dependent deck, I let them get the break ride. I'm at 1 damage and they're at 5 damage, so I didn't really care. And then proceeded to ride Prominence Glare and just destroy their hand.
I saw that problem by deleting it.
Second place.
8.
And then when I got to top 8, I fought the guy that Zavani and our teammate Devin lost to, who was playing Genesis. Game 1, it was I hate the one deck that I just hate fighting against is just Genesis, just because it's just a Glory Maelstrom fight. It's pretty much who goes to 3 or 4 damage first and loses. So pretty much the whole game I was trying my best to stay at 1 or 2 damage. So pretty much when I put him to 5 damage, I rolled my Glare and just proceeded just to wipe out, because he didn't have any 10k shields since I had early rushed him.
Also forget that you use Explosion Blue and he was at 2 and you hit a double crit.
Oh no, that was in Game 2. I was gonna get to that.
He just sacks to win, I swear.
Oh no, during the whole tournament, I got double critted. That's why I always got to my Game 3. During the top 8, I'm like, finally, I got to double crit, and it was the MVP crit of the day. Flame of Victory. I'm gonna explain why this crit is so good. See this column right here? Swings for 27.
Haha, Prominence
top
Glare, and his glare all over the screen. I can't see him.
Whatever. Screw you.
Playing on words, bitch.
All right, when you top call once,
Your voice cracked.
he's 30k. If you top call again, 33. Skill from the soul, it's 36. How many Grade Zeros is that? 3 10k shields is for 1 to pass.
Man, I fought Yggdrasil at 56. I'd guard that bitch and let... You done?
Yes, but they don't swing for high numbers until they Legion. I can apply pressure early game and keep forcing all their Grade Zeros from their hand, then finally pressure them with this when they have no more Grade Zeros. That's why my deck's a little bit better. just because I forced guard from them
I
early.
didn't have
game.
that problem. I just deleted it.
The,
That solves a lot of problems. You can surprise me with problems that solves.
then after that I fought
Thing Saver.
if you watch the video on ARG on Twitch, you'll find it right there. I fought Thing Saver again. I fought Thing. That was the second time I fought Thing Saver, and I beat him both games. It was just I just glared him.
And top 2, you fought
Then
Thing Saver.
top 2, game 1, I was just great locked. There was nothing I can do about it. Game 2 was when I had to really think about the whole game. Pretty much, I didn't have a grade 3, and I rode him. I had my starting Vanguard, and I had 2 Brunos in hand, and I had him in hand. I mean, where is he? Aglavale in hand. So I'm like, all right, he's right now at grade 2. I critted him the turn before. He's at 2 damage. I said, screw it. I'm going to lose anyways. I called both Brunos, called him, skill, called something else. They're both now both my rear guards were swinging for 19, 14. He couldn't guard. I hit a crit, put him to 4 damage, 19, 19. He went to 5 damage that turn. And then from there, it just went downhill from him. And then I just called the grade 1 behind him just to swing for 16 and 16 magic numbers. And then game 3, my only problem was that I was guarding too much early, and I kept drawing too many grade 3s. So by the time I rolled Prominence Glare, because I didn't draw him first. By the time I rolled Prominence Glare, I didn't have enough damage to use a skill. Because by the time he wrote Thing Saver, he only had like 3 or 4 cards in hand. I'm pretty sure he wouldn't be able to guard this.
Yeah, you would have won that. Yeah, you could have guarded that last attack.
Yeah, I know. But I wasn't thinking that much. I wasn't thinking that well. But MVP cards of the day. Glare was great, but I love Percival better. Percival he does what the deck does. And he combos really great with Bruno, making those scary columns, and with Trumpeteer just to get more rear guards. Honestly, these 3 cards were the cards that I loved the most. After that, I would say Josephus for that free draw, Flame of Victory because I double credit with him, and then not only that, he just made Glare much bigger. Aglavale just because I get a free grade 3 for Glare, and then finally, just the original Aglavale Oath just because he just helps with Bruno for them to just pump up those columns, and just his mate, and that's it. But yeah, guys, that was my whole experience from ARG. Not that bad. Surprised I made it that far. Really damn surprised I made it that far. But yeah, a great experience. Had a lot of fun. And this is Team Ubermensch, and I'm signing out.